What's up guys, Sal here. So for many, the early foldable smartphones were seen as an unnecessary luxury and very niche, mostly due to their really high retail prices. Plus, the original Galaxy Fold failed to increase the market's confidence in foldable phones due to the malfunctioning of the review units. Samsung did fix the issue in the retail versions though, but it was the Galaxy Z Flip that made people believe that foldable phones are the future and they are durable enough to replace our regular smartphones. Simply put, the Galaxy Z Flip almost became the perfect foldable smartphone at that time. So a lot of people are looking forward to its successor. We earlier thought Samsung would launch the handset in the first quarter of this year. Instead, it's now claimed the device will arrive in the second half of the year, and we're expecting that Samsung will have a folding device version of the Galaxy unpacked to reveal the new Z Flip and Z Fold models. This might even replace the company's launch event in August when the Note is traditionally announced. Anyway, some of you might be wondering why I'm calling it the Galaxy Z Flip 3. What happened to the Z Flip 2? While the original was called the Galaxy Z Flip, followed by the Z Flip 5G, it's thought that the next model will be the Galaxy Z Flip 3. The justification for this is down to the 5G version being taken as the second gen, while Samsung also wants to align the naming of the Z Flip and Z Fold models. That will likely see the 2021 model called the Galaxy Z Flip 3. That said, the original Z Flip had many technological advancements such as the ultra-thin glass, sweepers for hinge mechanism and more. But there were some compromises too, such as a dual rear camera, a year-old processor and a tiny display outside. Those were some deal breakers to many, so I hope they don't repeat it this time. So dear Samsung, if you want people to believe the foldables are the future and not just a luxury and niche device, here are some features that you absolutely should not omit on the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Starting with a high refresh rate display that's also adaptive in nature. The Z Fold 2 already has a 120Hz display, but it isn't adaptive. So I hope the displays of both the new foldable phones get the same treatment as the S21 Ultra. It should also have a bigger outer screen. People's biggest complaint with the original Z Flip was the tiny outer screen. It was so tiny that basically it was of no use. Recently I saw this render from Let's Go Digital of the Z Flip 3 and I wouldn't be mad if Samsung could make it look exactly like this. A bigger outer display would eliminate the need to flip the device open every single time and is a must-have feature for the new Z Flip. Also, better cameras would be appreciated. I can understand Samsung cannot put the camera setup of the S21 Ultra due to space constraints, but at least put the camera setup of the S21 Plus. And most importantly, don't put a year-old processor inside. It's a flagship handset of 2021 and should have a flagship processor of 2021. And on top of them all, price the handset sensibly this time. The Z Flip 3 is their best chance to put the foldable phones in more hands, and they can do it by pricing it around the S-series flagship. Anything between $1,000 to $1,200 would be appreciated. And finally, since the Z Fold 3 is getting the under display camera technology, it would be a plus if we get it on the Z Flip 3 as well. Although I don't think that would happen considering they need to keep the price of the handset low. With that said, let me know what are the features you think the Z Flip 3 must have this time in order for the handset to break into the mainstream market. Let me know down in the comments, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.